Hello, good people. We are the Posse Few. Higher intelligentsia at your service. In the beginning, before the creation of physical life or night and day, existence was inhabited by nothing more than the mentally energized. These were purely sociable entities, functioning for the sole purpose of combining their individual talents and skills to ensure a state of constant serenity, thus adhering to the supernatural scheme of things. There came to pass, however, great mass confusion throughout, resulting in a conflict between the more powerful energy levels. This conflict split existence into two opposing sectors. Millennium after millennium would witness this separation, which became more intense.
To be left out alive, I'll get on.
and gave birth to an infinity of both negative thought processes and major mental malfunctions. Existence became so engrossed with the conflict that thought of the supernatural scheme was totally forgotten. Thought itself had become so consumed with competing against the opposition that talents and skills were only being used as prospective vehicles of confrontation. After living for eons in total ignorance of the primary function, need for a reintroduction of the supernatural scheme became absolutely necessary. Life had to be oriented back to the positive aspects of existence. This gave birth to the Posse Few. Yes, hello good people. We are the Posse Few. Higher intelligentsia at your service. To sharpen your clairvoyant skills, the following presentation should be witnessed by the caliber that is altogether well aware. The following presentation should be witnessed.
Don't make me over now that I do anything for you. Don't make me over now that you know how I adore you. Don't pick on the things I say, the things I do to love me with all my faults. The way that I love you, I'm begging you. Don't make me over now that I can't make it without you. Don't make me over. I wouldn't change one thing about you. Just take me inside your arms and hold me tight and always be by my side. If I am wrong or right, I'm begging you. Don't make me over. Don't make me over. Now that you got me at your command. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do.
By those already thoroughly convinced that this form of expertise is without comparison, the following presentation should be witnessed.
One thing about you. Just take me inside your arms and hold me tight and always be by my side. If I am wrong or right, I'm begging you. Don't make me over. Don't make me over. Now that you got me at your command. Accept me for what I am. Accept me for the things that I do. Accept me for what I am.
What we are delving into has been seen by some as the unbelievable. Others envision the inconceivable. The unconventional, the unintentional. Still, some maintain it is the unforeseeable. Although the initial understanding of this subject matter may appear to be somewhat evasive, proper interpretation of the desired effects can be reached through constant and careful deliberation. Believing what you could imagine? Can you imagine what you could believe? We now go through the reality renovation, reassessing the actual and organizing the priority situation. Because of this, each must think. Everything ever done in the matter of a blink. Concentrate entirely on seeing things poly-dimensional and surmise from what is observed the things you consider quite intentional. Stop immediately if you cite something you are not proud you do. We're affording you the opportunity to shed that and start anew. This too is something that you already know. The question isn't right or wrong, but do you believe it's so? Each and every entity determine their own actuality. We're just using the power invested to elevate actual reality. Your entire spirit has been and will be in suspended animation. You are now dealing with Alpha Omega affiliation. You are the only one that has the actual authority of placing what you feel as real in a pro or con category. You do realize that it is up to your own discretion on what you deem as being true and what will warrant your objection. Since the beginning of time, supreme messages revealed a possible fate. Instead of concentrating on what was said, the inspired one you would imitate. Yes, time is experiencing the changing of the guard. A message given long ago. Remember, just think hard. Time is expired for those pursuing what might be right, get what may be, or what could be, altogether out of mental sight. What you thought of as first, now think of as last. Things about you that you see as bad, self-destruct those things and do it fast. When the individual mentality realizes exactly what you are hearing, the entire spirit should illuminate the characteristic God-fearing. No need attempting to comprehend our specific identification. Just one stray thought near the right track could totally disintegrate the wildest imagination. For those still interpreting separatism out of the Holy Book, this too is the final chance to honestly take a serious look. Among the masses, some still see change through physical revolution. There has long since been a plan, yes, and quite a perfect solution. Although the words spoken here will be subjected to stringent examination, they will even be witnessed going through attempted elimination. But any single syllable heard in this entire proclamation will in itself deliver the mentality through the reality renovation. At this point, we will introduce, through precise explanation, the different personas that comprise the posse few. The few consists of 3 individual thought processes, equal in importance and position, but being totally dependent on one and the other for their existence. Your everyday vernacular would define these entities as Posse 1, Inspirer, Posse 2, Investigator, and Posse D, Demonstrator. Posse 1 directs the few, regulating priority and designated area of projection. You would envision this entity as the engineer, controller of the accelerator and decelerator, with eons of experience in supernatural guidance and being well-versed in the intricate aspects of polydimensional priority. Posse 1 is quite capable in this position. Posse 2, however, totally screens the designated area, collecting data in relation to environmental position, evaluating data in relation to supernatural law, possessing the extraordinarily unique ability to positively collect, investigate, interrogate, and evaluate large quantities of information and findings almost immediately. Also, more than qualifies this life force for this Posse few position.
Exploration of space.
Then there is yours truly, the Posse D. After personally and ultra-sensitively interacting with various individual levels of understanding, and in conjunction with the final consensus of the rest of the few, I demonstrate through an explicit set of directions the positive way of thought in relation to the designated area and its position in existence. The Posse D is interpreter, the voice of the Posse few.
For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
Yes, hello, good people. Thank you much for the warm and gracious welcome we have received while in this dimension. Again, we thank you.